Canada's trade talks with the United States remain in limbo, and now the Prime Minister will need to find a new person to lead them after Ambassador Hillman announces her resignation.
As the Ambassador has done a fantastic job for Canada for 6 years, 4 as Ambassador, a little more than 4 as Ambassador, and then 2 before that. Across a huge range of issues. Obviously, we always have a huge range of issues with the United States, and particularly in the most recent time.
Hillman says she'll step down in the new year, and the move was motivated by a desire to come home and spend more time with family. Despite recent disputes, figures in both parties thanked Hillman for her work.
Well, I would just like to thank Ambassador Hillman for her many years of service, and she handled herself very well in some very difficult circumstances, and wish her all the best.
Trade talks between the U.S. and Canada remain suspended, and the United States president muses he may impose tariffs on Canadian potash, a mined salt used in fertilizer. In a statement, Fertilizer Canada saying the U.S. doesn't have potash reserves to meet its own demand, saying in part in 2023, the U.S. consumed 5.3 million tons of potash and produced about 400,000 tons.
Potash is incredibly essential to U.S. farming. It's hard to imagine they're going to do it without Canadian potash, but that's what the President of the United States says. We're going to have to adjust accordingly.
I think we need to embrace economic sovereignty, do more to protect our natural resource industries through the use of strategic reserves. In other words, protect ourselves from Trump rather than go to him on bended knee.
This comes as the U.S. releases a new national security strategy, which American Ambassador Pete Hoekstra says does not mean America will interfere in Canadian politics.
It can be interpreted in a bunch of different ways. I don't see the U.S. getting involved, in the ways that Canada's government has gotten involved in U.S. politics.
The strategy document says America will reward governments, political parties, and movements broadly aligned with their principles and strategies. The Green Party leader says,
our national health care system, our multilateral, our multicultural, and our commitment to multilateralism are all things directly targeted in Trump's new national security strategy.
In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.